confidence in me. In front of us is the backside of the university, and every day in
this is the horse wash. Leopoldstraße.
and then it's half Jewish,
School.
and he had to leave. And he died then in the States.
These are ducks. These ducks were in the filming of Sound of Music. They're professionals. Don't be fooled by them. This is where they filmed the back side of the movie. There's two houses. This is the back, Leopold's Crown. The front was a different place. This is where the duck quackers once come. You know, the Baroness came out here. The Baroness. So we all know this. This is a beautiful lake. It's a pond. Freezes over in the winter. You go ice skating. Just have fun. Alright, this is the Hochzollern Salzburg, which means High Salzburg. It's the fortress. Probably see this tomorrow. Born in 1905, got married at 22. Baron von Trapp was 47. Of course, back then that was cool. Today it's not considered that. And when they were married in when did they get married? 1928, so there were no Nazis.
And they came to the U.S. in 38.
Barbara's got the notes. And they came to the U.S. in 38.
When
that's Nazi time.
Yeah.
That's Nazi time.
I can't say you the year exactly.
Maria saying, I have confidence in here. You know, going down this road. This is the Palace of Schönberg. And it's where everyone's going to see a gazebo. Schloss Hellbrunn. This is where they filmed the front of the movie. Okay. And for the gazebo.
But from outside?
Outside this is the gazebo, but the song of that was done in the studio.
Just let me know if you want to have it.
That's the gazebo. Quackers is a duckling. There we go. No, that's the gazebo, but this is also a big family outing picnic area. I lost my group.
Maria, she ran along. In front on the right side is then this castle of Frohnburg where we passed by. And she ran along here this road singing I Have Confidence in Me with the guitar in her
Don't worry about it.
And partly where they filmed. Oh, it's a nice. When the kids were hanging on the trees with the...
This is also where the kids were hanging from the trees and the curtains, in the curtain clothes, right?
Yeah.
Weren't they? Yeah. In their curtain, in play clothes. And of course, you know, the colonel's like, play clothes? Was are play clothes? Well, you know. Now, German-speaking countries, Sound of Music isn't that big of a deal. A lot of them don't know it. There was a first version, and the first version, of course, was Austrian. The songs don't translate very well from English to German, so I think it might be a problem with Chris Plummer and Julie Andrews with the Brits, you know.
I don't think that is very much to see.
Germany, yeah,
Now also
private ground. It's owned by the Catholic Church. This was the real Von Trapp mansion in Eingard. 34 Traunstrasse.
she came from St. Gilgen on the
We left the minivan now. Here we are at the Wolfgangsee. It's where Anna Pertl, Mozart's mother, grew up, and probably why she named her kid Wolfgang, Wolfie. It's a Sunday, so it's a very popular day to be out here on the Wolfgangsee. There's paragliders up there. Now, I don't know the name of that mountain, but that is a shelter up there too. And of course the trademark black socks. Now, was he born here? Or just the mother was born here? Where was he born?
Mozart in Salzburg.
In Salzburg itself.
It's about 1.
To the wedding chapel. On the sea. Gothics. Guggen Biclau was the artist here, and you can see that there's angels everywhere. And, hold on, it's said that these angels had 7 kids. Those are like his own kids' faces that he put on them. This is Baroque, 17th century. Gothic appeals and the bases, 7 to 48 the foundations. Wedding chapel sound music. This is the church where the wedding took place.
But not the real wedding. They were really married.
No, where were they really? Oh, Nunberg Alley or whatever.
With the nuns.
Right. And isn't that back in town? Muncie. This is the Do Re Mi singing area. Let's see. Beautiful gardens here. And then through the gate. Even more? Oh yeah. So here we go. Gardens. Hohenzollern Fortress. Another one. That's it. It's a maze. I would take a picture, but as you can see, in the way. Get off the grass. Get off the grass. Oh, gargoyle here.
Walking in the shade would be
Some more. Beautiful gardens. I think I'll come here tomorrow. Just hang out. 1816, Kaiser Franz Joseph I. So we'll check this out more tomorrow. Here the Catholic Glockenspiel. There's the terrace seating. It is 20 after 8. This is Wolf. We got Wolf and the mom and daughter right there. You see? Could like the new butter, Kirk, und Kochlight. Und ein Kerk. It's in the blood, waltzing.
And there was grass. And then there was the kids. No, right?
Well, it's kind of dark, but it's a very impressive fountain. Alright, so we got up top. And we come down a little bit. See there the snake? Those other animals, you can see a snail. And the horses, there's 4 of them. And that's in this very large square next to the cathedral. Where Mozart was christened and residence. This is Minzergasse on my street. I just came out of this store and I had a heart-shaped custard-filled donut, as you can see. Now there's St. Sebastian Church. Mozart's widow and his father are buried here. I'll tell you something about in a bit. Sebastian's is an 18th century church in the Italian style. Remember, an Italian architect, a famous Italian architect, designed most of the city. That's why you have a lot of these big, wide-open squares. Also, Wolf Dietrich, who was responsible for some of the great building around here. His mausoleum's right here. Wolf Dietrich just came through the gates. And like many churches, the courtyard's full of mausoleums. Or not mausoleums. It's a cemetery, basically. Big courtyard. The priest talking. And there is Mozart. Wife. Yeah, that guy over there is a little bit ticked off me because, as you can see, their punch buggy red them. He's ticked. Hats. As you can see, this is the Mozart Wohnhaus. Okay. Mozart's family moved here at the age of 17, from 1773 to 1780. And there's stuff to see and hear inside. Mozart Day. This is the Hotel Soccer window. You can see this is this famous port. It's supposed to be, oh my gosh, I got $29.50 for that. And there he is presenting it to you. We will continue morning with Mozart. We're now going to his birthplace as we walk over the river South to the Altstadt. Okay, that's the entrance here into the Altstadt. And this is near to his Mozart's birthplace. That there is the back of the Mozart guest house. Very nice Mozart birthplace guest house. It samples 17th century or 18th century living. Countless pieces from Mozart. Good info. You were no video, no photo. This here is the open air market on University Platz. Pretzels. I think that's where we're going to have lunch. Quick update here. This is St. Peter's. It's a Gothic church that was built over a Romanesque. That's the funicular, which will bring us to Hohenzollern, Salzburg, the fortress never conquered. Well, there's reasons for it. And here's the oldest bakery in Salzburg. And you got this beautiful scene right over here. Now we're going to go into the Domplatz, where the big giant cathedral is. Actually, we're not. That's through that door. We're going to go to the funicular. Okay, not the Domplatz, but here's when we play chess. And we're going to go to that funicular. As Matthew Broderick once said in Biloxi Blues, it's Africa hot right now. I'm going to do this in reverse order. I didn't really see how much room I could see up there.
Oh, sorry.
Laden zum Verweilen ein. Das Team der Festung und der Betreiber wünschen einen unvergesslichen Aufenthalt. A warm welcome to the fortress of Hohensalzburg. Exhibits and museums. Once the souvenir shops that came from the hotel turned to the complete fortress.
There's the cathedral.
Scattered over
The shape of a cross. Torture tower. There we are at the top. You can see here it says the Festung Hohensalzberg, built between 1077 and 1681. The largest completely preserved castle in Europe, partly because it was never successfully attacked. Successfully, that is. Contains Gothic staterooms, a fortress organ nicknamed the Bull of Salzburg, a watchtower that'll give us even a better view. And inside the museum, there's displays of torture, instruments, etc. This is the well, 1502. Oh. Cannons. These cannons are 1645. So this is like the trademark for the Salzburg. Easy for me to stutter. 50 buildings, 33,000 square meters. Starting at 1077, it's been changed. It was barracks in the 19th century. Now it's 850,000 people from all over the world visit. Salzburg, Neapel and Constantinople, Salig sunt den Schosten der Erde. So how would you use things? You'd use horses. Horses. Yes. Crafts are everyday activity. You got drinking glasses, pewter tankards, golden age in the 16th century, potters, pewters, glitter. Entertainment, you like music and dancing, you got board games, draughts, backgammon. Of course, the Kleister medicine found and its panacea in bloodletting. The Romanesque time. Here's the living room. So between 1300 and 1700, you got the pole weapons. You got some to thrust, others to cut through plate, others like a hook to knock people down. You got scythes, helmet, breastplates, etc. And of course, the falcon cast. A real cool setup here. Let's see what they are. Battle. Gesundheit. See that? Showing scenes. Preparing for battle. Weapons. About 18th century weapons. 19th. Early guns. Will play the instruments for you.
Assembled with a Turkish drum played with a drumstick and a toothbrush.
That's Turkish. The Turks. Same instruments on. You got English.
During the 16th and 17th century, the Central European view on the culture of
Der raue und kräftige Serpent.
the crude and loud serpent,
Der Klang des Schellenbaums.
the sound of the bell tree or jangling Johnny,
Eine besondere Art des Glockenspiels.
a special kind of glockenspiel,
Scenes of torture. Burning. And there's some getting their hand crushed. stake by the gallows. The rack. Court covered in nails. And the crucial question of preparation for torture. Nice. Prisoners subject to torture to 1800. Thumb screws, neck stretches. To produce a confession. And you got punishment to stocks, executions, beatings, etc. Stocks. And the country chair. 1977, 1150, 1350, 1495, 1515, 1619. And the room we're now at Rhina Museum, which seems various aspects of the soldier's life. Ribbons they have won. A modern section. The Burgermeister Otto. The Austrian-Hungarian Airplane. Telegraph. World War I. The light. The Alpines. The skis. Alright, here we are. In case I don't make it to the tower, which is up there. You got the Dom right here, cathedral, shape of a cross. Alright, St. Peter's over there. Mozart Plaza is right down there. Okay. This house is that yellow one right there. That's the birth house. And we go across the River Salz. That is St. Sebastian's Church along Linzergasse. And Mozart's boyhood home is right around there. Right around there. And I am staying just a quick pan. Oh, one more thing. There's Mirabel Gardens. We'll do other and later on in the afternoon. On the back side. Torture chamber. was no torture in here though. The wheel will be dropped on you. That wheel will be dropped on you. And up we go. So no real torture was done here because it was used. It's not a seat of justice. The tower. Come out. Alright. Here's the tower. Like in Australia, you spin me round, round, baby, going round. Same places as before. Looks like there's a better view from where we were earlier. Courtyard interior. Okay, that's the front of the Sound of Music house. Down there in the back was what they used. There's that pond we saw yesterday. There's the public swimming pool. Schloss Leopoldskron. Old people's house. Schloss Mirgau. Working your way out. We just did the bottom walkway that used to be the top of the walls. Now here's the turlet, or the garter robe. The organ used to wake up the residents of Salzburg. Turn-ups. Concert. World's largest amber store. And of course, J-Lo's playing. Going to the Domplatz. With the light. There we go. This is the Dom. It's a huge cathedral, as you can see from above. It reads in Latin. In Conception Immaculata per Sposa for the Immaculate Conception and for the Noble Christ, perpetuation of Noble Christ. See the crown right there? Battling a demon. And here's the Dom. There's three doors here that represent faith, hope, and charity. 1, 2, 3. Te esperemos. Wow. This main door. Charity. And this door
So,
faith.
dieses Theaterstück, wie gesagt, 10-mal im Jahr.
Church style here is Baroque. Like a Baroque my neck. It's gonna fan out there, fan out there. Still cathedral in the shape of a cross. Various chapels dedicated on both sides.